Hello, my friends. Anybody here yet? Is anybody here yet? How's the sound in the video? There's my mouth a little bit there. Any of my friends here yet? For Renee, you're up first tonight. Who's watching? I see one viewer. We got watching. Who's watching us? Curious. Personal reads tonight. Kaylee. Hi, Kaylee. Aren't you here? I love you. Thank you for all the things you do for this channel. So far, not a lot of people tuning in yet. Personal reads tonight, though. Pay what you can. First 6 are free. Thought about playing with the Moon Garden Tarot a little bit tonight. Haven't played with this in a few days. Beautiful deck. Looking for Renee. You're so far my one personal read tonight, Renee. Aquatide fan. I think it's a football reference. Not sure what Aquatide is. Roll Tide. Heard of that one. But I'm here. I'm here to hang out. My friends, anybody that wants to tune in. Pay what you can read. As I said, for 6 are free. Got Renee up here first. She's in the house. Renee, are you in the house? No one here yet. There's cards around for the collective, I guess. Tarot the Divine, her Tarot the Divine, Moon Garden Tarot. Move this book out of the way. Moon Garden Tarot. Let's open this up for all my friends tonight. Anybody that's going to join in. Hope some people do. You realize it's the middle of the week. I might see at this time. May have streamed too early. Kaylee, how's everything sound and look? Pentacles is here. This can definitely be a card about security. Security for somebody out there. What we got? Moon Garden Tarot, 8 of Wands, security coming in hot. Big security coming in hot. Looks and sounds great. Okay. If you know anybody that might want to join Kaylee, send them my way. The Queen of Pentacles. Am I reading for an Earth sign, possibly? Has some security coming in hot. There is a good bit of Earth here. There's also this fire energy, the 8 of Wands. Always a coming in hot energy. It's good energy here with security. And the Queen of Pentacles, which is a card about luxury and abundance. Nice cards for whoever I'm reading for. 7 of Cups. It's a card about choices. Choices in the world of money and abundance for who I'm reading for. Maybe it's for my collective. Alright, I mean, I'll take this read for anybody in the freaking star. The star's about destiny, so maybe it's in somebody's destiny. Security in the near future, money and abundance, like I said, but could be reading for an Earth sign, but this could be for like damn near anybody here. Very nice looking little read. Very nice looking read. think I might put some yin-yangs on top of this. Some yin-yangs on top of this while we're waiting for some people to join in. I do have a small channel, so I'm not surprised if a whole lot of people don't join in. Want these messages to find the people they're meant to find anyway. Yin-yang oracle. What you got on this? I'm working on manifesting in some security, some financial security in a big way, very quickly. God said this might be for an Earth sign. We got the Earth Ace here. Got the Earth Ace here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, those signs right here. Very grounded energy. A lot of pentacles on this as well. Growth. Summer. This could be somebody that did a lot of growing this summer. I mean, we're almost out of summer now, but, you know, all our crops grow during the summer. We harvest them in the fall. So, I mean, this could be somebody that went through some growth this summer. Limitations and fears. Excuse me. This could be the growth this spread is talking about. Getting past your limitations and fears with that growth during the summer there. Could be what it's talking about to get to your abundance and your security and your prosperity, that Queen of Pentacles energy. Part about luxury and abundance there. It's nice. Nice energy for whomever I'm reading for. Lack and doubts. That is coming out with the Seven of Cups, which is a card about choices. Some of these choices many times can be fraught with danger. And lack and doubts can often cause us to make the wrong choices and limit ourselves in unnecessary ways. But I see someone here who's done a lot of growing, at least during the past few months, in the realm of finances in particular, and has gotten rid of some of those limiting beliefs. I really think this is a beautiful energy for, like I said, for the collective. So anybody who wants to claim this, man, this is yours to claim. This is a nice read. This is Starbound. About destiny. It says you were predestined to come out of this, to get grounded about your financial situation here. There are a lot of pentacles on this. We got deception and temptation. So maybe you're destined to come out of the deception and temptation in the way that we deceive ourselves at times. Because we very much are our own worst enemies when it comes to things a lot of times, especially if we have doubts about it. Like if we have doubts about what we're doing in our money situation and things like that, we have to come out of that. A lot of us are very much destined to come out of that. I'm also a big believer in writing your own destiny. Let's grab another card here. Grab the, oh shoot, what's this deck called? I have drawn Astro Oracles. Daggone, did I draw a blank there for a second? Astro Oracles, what do you got today for all my friends here, for my collective? Coming out of some stinking thinking about money, manifesting insecurity, through a lot of growth in the past few months in that arena of life. It looks like very nice energy. Could be reading for somebody with some earth in their chart for sure. South Node past, yeah. In the past. It's where that lack and doubt energy belongs. Always in the past. It always belongs in the past. It's a pretty card. All the cards in this deck are pretty. I think the cards in all my decks are pretty. Very much where that energy belongs. In the past. Leave it in the past. I love this for whoever I'm reading for. Very nice. Anybody else here yet? Or is it just Kaylee? I still see just one viewer. At least on my streaming platform here. I use Streamlabs, so it may not be updating. Which, like I said, it is the middle of the week. I understand if a lot of people can't join in. First 6 reads tonight are free. Renee, you commented on my post. Even commented back that you had a bell set for this. Yours is free, my friend. Waiting for you to get here. Whoop. Forgot how to shuffle. I'll just shuffle for a minute. Shuffle these up too. That's the wrong deck. Those go in this deck, Brandon. So it's looking at one viewer. Only thing I had to give away tonight was free reads. I'm sorry, guys. First 6 are free, though. First 6 reads are free tonight. Got one booked up. Let's step away for just a second. Be right back. Hi guys, I'm sorry I had to step away and pee. What have we got in the house? I know I saw Richa, if I'm saying that right. Yes, you can ask me a question. Judith, hello, how are you tonight? Glad to have you here with me, my friend. Excuse me, I have a lot of sage and incense burning. Of course you can. First 6 or 3, Judith. Let me write your name down here. Can't read the rest of it. My glasses are broken at the moment. You can, Judith. Romantic feelings more. Richa, would you also like a read? Wild Spade, how you doing, my friend? Judith, I'm glad you're here. I hope that you feel comfortable. I try to make a comfortable space. Judith, what's your sun sign? Maybe something you'd like to look at tonight. Richa Dutta. Trying to read this, sir. There's a guy named, I can't hardly read that. Does this ever had romantic feelings for me? Do we just have a future? And I should completely move on. Richa, if you'd like to read, I would have no problem pulling some cards for you. Gemini. Okay, Judith, Gemini. Hello, my Gemini friend. Gemini, Judith. Anything in particular you'd like to look at tonight, Judith? Pull for whatever you'd like. I got all my decks out. Richa, okay. Richa, I'll get you after Judith, if you don't mind. Richa, what's your sun sign? Maybe something you'd like to look at. You want to look at your potential partner, right? So you're looking for a lover, possibly. I'll put this aside for a second. Virgo and Aquarius moon. Okay. Richa, Virgo friend. Virgo and Aquarius moon. I have an Aquarius moon. Awesome. Hello, my fellow Aquarius friend. Okay. And an Aquarius ascendant. Very nice. Aqua rising. I bet you're pretty grounded. Especially with that Virgo sun. I like that. Judith, my Gemini friend. Not sure what you're looking to have read. I've got the Moon Garden Tarot out. It's going to be my main deck tonight. I need to open the door. There's a lot of smoke in here. That'll help a little bit. Judith. Judith, my Gemini friend. Judith. Gemini. Not sure what you're wanting to look at. Throw some cards around for you. Try to do it as a general read if you're still here. Hopefully my stream hasn't cut off. I do live in the country, and the internet can be a little crud here sometimes. I'm seeing the end of an old burdensome cycle for you, Judith. End of an old burdensome cycle. Got to move my mouse. Not sure what it's about. It's 10 of Wands, though. Fire energy, generally the end of things that become burdensome over time. You also got a 4 of Wands here. This can be the 11-11 card. 11-11, like a manifestation energy. It can also be a card about comfort and community and feeling safe around your family and your community and finding a place to belong with those people. It's possible maybe you drifted away from them in a while and it was a painful cycle that you went through. A lot of times this can be lovers, jobs, our own insecurities that cause these things, or even family drama that causes us to drift away from our families a little bit. King of Swords. Not sure who this individual is. King of Swords, probably a little bit older individual. At least like 40s or so. Air energy. Could be your energy. Boy, I can't read that. Woohoo, are you enjoying this? Woohoo, I thought you said Waterloo, and I was like, I might not be quite that old to read for that. Not sure who this king is. It could be you, because it is an air card. Could be someone you were involved with. Could definitely be someone you were involved with in your family, and that's kind of what I'm getting here, is maybe like for some reason you steered away from your family a little bit, and that little cycle here is coming to an end because now you're finding comfort in your family. And that's perfectly okay. There's times in my life, I used to have a drug problem. I'm not even going to lie, where I drifted away from my family hardcore. because of it. Temperance is here can very much be a card about balance or like tempering down bad habits. Like if you were the black sheep and had those bad habits, tempering those down. But I'm feeling more like bringing things back into balance with your family. I'm really liking this energy here. This feels like a nice healing energy. And Judith, we got the Strength card here. This might have taken a good bit of inner strength. And that's always to me what the Strength card is about. It's about your inner strength. It's about taming the lion within. Lions are wild, powerful creatures. And sometimes we all get that anger that builds up. And the inner strength is reeling that anger in, getting centered, like with source and with your thoughts, and just woosah. So I feel like there might have been some conflict with your family. You didn't give me a whole lot of details other than your sign. So I'm just reading generally right now, Judith. I'm going to grab, I think we're going to grab the Starcode's Astro Oracle on this for Judith. See what they want to talk about for Judith tonight. Shake these up one good time. One good time from a Gemini friend, Judith here. She's ending some kind of a burdensome cycle. Kind of feeling like it's with family. I think there might be some lag or latency in the chat. Looking at the messages here. And if there is, Judith, just let me know how you're feeling about it. But you got a 10 of Wands here, a 4 of Wands, a King of Swords, Temperance, and the Strength card here. So feeling like you're ending some kind of burdensome cycle. We got Ceres here. It's about nurturing. Always read this, and this does come out in reads that come out like healing reads of taking care of yourself. Ceres, nurturing, taking care of yourself. This always feels like a very earthy energy to me. We'll put that with the end of the cycle down there. Retrograde review. We do have quite a bit of planets in retrograde right now. Venus came out recently. Mercury also came out recently, so if there was a communication breakdown somewhere with your family, because it is coming out with the 4 of Wands, maybe that's getting better. But we've also got a lot of other planets in retrograde. One in particular, a big one, is Saturn, and that's the planet of structure, which when it goes in retrograde, you can imagine everything that has structure in your life feels like it's just falling to pieces. What we got here? There's Saturn, structure. Like I said, Saturn is in retrograde. It's also a very airy type planet. It's a very airy type of energy, and it is coming out with your card there. The King of Swords, the air energy. So things might have very well been like feeling like they were falling apart with your family or just in life in general a little bit. Like I said, I think there's some latency. Maybe I didn't quite get what you were wanting to read for, but there's change here. And the end of a burdensome cycle down here. Uranus, planet of change, planet of motion. Beautiful card as well. This deck, by the way, is about $35 on Amazon. It's a little pricier deck, but it's well worth the investment. It's coming out with Temperance. Temperance mixing up those cups for you, man. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. And second house, resources. We've all had that lately, I think, the past couple years especially. Our resources feel strained. Could be that. Could be the burdensome cycle you're coming out of. Maybe some resources. Maybe that was the problem with your family, is maybe feeling a little money strained. Beautiful read, though. I see a crap ton of healing here from my Gemini friends. I'm going to grab one more card as an overall. I think I'll grab a Spirit Song Tarot. One card as an overall, please, for my Gemini friend, Judith. Judith, thank you for being here. Very much love you. I love all my friends. Appreciate you very much. It's Judith, my Gemini friend. Spirit Song Tarot, one card, please. Finish this spread off for Judith. Transformation. Transition and liberation. Like I said, you're coming to the end of some kind of a cycle here. Could be about money. Definitely think it has to do something with your family. not knowing much other information than that. That's what I got out of this, is you're definitely coming to the end of a burdensome cycle. Could have to do with the retrogrades we're in particular Saturn at the moment. Transformation, man. These whiter cards, man, they glare bad. Transformation's got a locust on it. Locusts transform, they go through their life cycle about 17 years. Transform underground, come out as these noisy critters that everybody, I mean, I don't hate them, but some people hate them. Kind of noisy, especially here in the U.S. Transformation, Judith. I think that's a good way to end this read. My beautiful Gemini friend, thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you, and I love you very much. Judith, nice read, nice read. Oh, Renee, did Renee happen to make it here? She had commented on my post earlier about getting a read. Did Renee make it? I don't see Renee anymore. Judith, Gemini, done. That's one of 6 reads for free. Richa, you're still here too. Awesome, 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 awesome. I'll read for you in just a second, my friend. I'll pick these cards up. I have to go back and find your comment. Find my mouse here. Richa. This guy named Aljesh, Ajtesh. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Has he ever had romantic feelings for me, or do we have a future, or should I completely move on? So you were Virgo with Aquarius, Moon, and Rising. Richa, am I saying that correctly, my Virgo friend? Pull some cards for you on a love spread. Tarot of the Divine feels most comfortable for this type of spread. Saying things right. Thank you very much for your input there. Tarot of the Divine, Richa. Thank you, my gods. Help me see and speak clearly for Richa today. Richa got a guy friend they're interested in. Richa, I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman, so I'm just going to say there unless you correct me. Guy friend. Ever had romantic feelings for you? Well, the question is, how has this person acted toward you? You're a woman. Okay, Rich, I will call you she from now on. Just don't want to offend anybody in my streams. Has he ever had feelings for you? A lot of times that depends on things he said to you and how he's acted, but people will act like they've had feelings even if they don't sometimes to get something they want. Let's see what comes out, my friend. I don't know how long this has been going on, but Ace of Cups is here. Ace of Cups to me is very much about filling your own cup. This talks about loving yourself first as being the most important thing to love. Because until you're going to love yourself first and fill your own cup, it's going to be hard for you to find love anywhere without being taken advantage of. Let's see what Tarot of the Divine wants to talk about. It's already getting a little lippy. I love this deck. This deck gets lippy with me. 3 of Swords. Ooh. This is a heartbreak card. What is this doing here? Did this man break your heart at some point? Oh, Judith, I'm sorry about that, man. Catch up with you on a read next time, I promise. Met at your cousin's wedding. Zain, Ahmed, hi. Let me know if you want to read. Read for Richa right now. Met at my cousin's wedding. Sometimes we don't know. He isn't confessing, but he was giving me signals. I don't know if he was loyal. Okay. So you could be feeling maybe a little bit heartbroken about it if he did come on strong. You also do have the Ace of Cups here, which is about, it is a card about manifestation, but it's about filling up your own cup. Getting in touch with Source about it, taking care of and loving yourself first is what I would tell you to focus on here, regardless of who the person is. 3 of Pentacles is here. This is a card about learning lessons. It's also a card about building. Can't say for sure if this person wants to build anything with you. I do see where maybe like you were given some signals here and they kind of heard. I would say if anyone, and this is what the Ace of Cups is about, anyone that cannot see your worth that you see in yourself probably isn't worth your time, man. We're all beautiful people. We all deserve to be happy. And there are billions and billions of people in the world. You don't have to just focus on one, especially one that's playing games because it's been here. But there is the World card here. The World card. Okay, Zane, I'll get your information here in a minute. It's hard for me to read from here. My glasses are broken. And I'll read for you next, my friend. You have the World card here, which means you could see this person as your world. They could also see a possible new world with you. I showed him they're not interested because family was around at that time. Okay, so as a guy, I'm not particularly shy, but some men really need you to pound it into their brain that you like them. I'm not shy at all. If I like a girl, I don't care who's around. I like the girl. Not everybody's like that, though. I have a lot of Aries and Scorpio in my chart. I could be very outgoing. Yeah. I would say try to reach out to him. Get the Four of Cups here. This is a lot of times to me, the Four of Cups can be a card about like shiny object syndrome. I don't know who has shiny object syndrome. It could be you having a crush. It could be him having a crush. But a lot of times it's focusing on a bunch of other stuff that doesn't matter instead of what does matter. And I'm going to loop this back around to your Ace of Cups here because I think right now taking care of yourself and knowing your worth is what matters the most, my friend. And I think that's what's going to give you the most fulfillment. And I think that builds up your attractiveness when you take care of yourself first. I can't tell you whether just to forget about this guy or not because I don't know it. I would say possibly try to reach out if he hasn't tried to reach out to you. You're a girl. You know how to play these games better than most men do. Don't take that as an insult. That is an absolute compliment. I love girls. Girls are freaking awesome. Let's see. What we got here? I think sexual magic oracles might be a little bit appropriate on this. Sexual magic oracles. What do we got? What do we got for Richa tonight? Well, that one's upside down. Harmony. I mean, that's not horrible energy. Harmony is a nice energy. You guys might be harmonically energized together. Of course, there's the ace there. You talk about getting in harmony with yourself and what you really want. Which nobody can tell you that but you, not even a tarot reader. I'm just here to read cards, have fun, and give some advice if I can. Surrendering. You know, sometimes we got to surrender to things that are going on around us. This might be one of those things where you could just kind of meditate about it and surrender to the outcome and find some outcome independence. And that does go back to taking care of yourself and making you more attractive. Because when you take care of yourself, you don't care as much what other people think. Protection is here. I feel like maybe you've been hurt before. Maybe he's been hurt before too. It's coming out with that Three of Pentacles about learning a lesson. You both might have been hurt before. That's what I'm getting. That empathy coming out with the world. You were empathetic there about the fact that his family was around. Very good for you. Empathy. He might be pretty empathetic too if you reach out to him. It's coming out with the world. I see a potential new world as long as he's not playing any type of games, which I'm not seeing any of that here. And nostalgia. So your memories of meeting this man really make you feel nice and bubbly inside. Nostalgia is here. This is a beautiful read, and it's a beautiful energy. And it's an energy to me about taking control of yourself, taking control of your outcomes, and loving yourself first, and using that to attract from your center, not too much worried about another person but yourself. Because once you start doing that, and I know it sounds selfish, it's okay to be a little selfish. Take care of yourself first, and that's how you attract in all the good in your life. everything right down to what you eat, what you read, what you consume on social media or the news. It's taking care of yourself first and manifesting in good things. I love this read for you, though. I think you're a beautiful person. I really do. Virgo with a couple Aquarius placements. Probably a very grounded person. Let's grab one more card. We'll finish off with an Astro Oracle on this one. Feels appropriate. See what's going on astrologically. We just did come out of Mercury retrograde, and if this happened during the retrograde, dang am I sorry. Go try again, because retrograde, especially Mercury retrograde, breaks down your communication to a horrible extent. It really does. And this card's been coming out all daggone week, even in the reads I record. It's Mercury. It's a card about communication. So I say, if this man hasn't reached out to you, go ahead, and if you feel comfortable, reach out to him. There's some communication needed here, especially if this did happen during retrograde, because we're out of it now. I love you, my friend. Richa, thanks for being here with me. Very much appreciate you today. Hope that read helped you out. Hope I left you with a positive taste in your mouth. I like that you did show him you weren't interested, but don't show too much disinterest, because that can shove people away. You got to give some interest. I know a lot of mainstream media out there were like, oh yeah, act like you don't give a shit about them. It's usually not a good idea. Somebody acts like they don't care about me, I take that for what it is, and I leave them alone. And if I'm interested in a person, I try to show genuine interest. I try not to take it over the top. But you have to show some interest. Otherwise, you end up pushing away what you really want. That's where the letting go and having fun comes in. Richa, thanks for grabbing a read with me, man. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for being here with me. Who we got next? Renee. Did Renee ever make it? We got Ahmed. Zain. Is it okay if I call you Zain? Want to know? Let's see. I lost track of your sign there. I know you left it. Did you say Aquarius? Right? I thought you said Aquarius somewhere. I can't see it now. Oh, Aquarius, January 20th. Okay, my Aquarius friend. Want to know, I have some good news about working or moving to another country. Zain. Okay, my Aquarius friend. About moving or working in another country. What country are you thinking about moving to? Zain. Finances read. A lot of times a relocation, a change of scenery can very much bring us back into feeling more like kicking ass and more like ourselves. Excuse me. Sometimes I got to get a sip of water. Zain, my Aquarius friend. I have some good news about work or moving to another country. Have you put in like applications in another country and taking steps to get to another country? Let's see what we got for Zain. Japan. Ooh, yo, my grandparents, I've never been. My grandparents went to Japan a few years ago, or several years ago, when my aunt and uncle were stationed there because they were in the Air Force here in the U.S. It's a beautiful country. Cool people, cool culture. I love the culture there. Japan. I like it, dude. Heck yeah. Like, that's kind of on my bucket list. Go to Japan at least once. Move to Japan, possibly, huh? Let's see. Let's see what Tarot Divine wants to talk about. Swords help me see and speak clearly for Zain today. Hope I'm saying that right, Zain. If not, correct me. The Hierophant. This can mean a lot of damn things. This can be about contracts, commitments, court cases, marriages, religious differences. Japan is very much Taoist and Buddhist. But the Hierophant's here. What do we got? Temperance is here too. Can be a card about balance, can also be a card about patience. Sometimes if you're looking to do something, especially if it's involving moving to another culture, you would have to have some patience about it. I firmly believe that we can all take and make our destiny whatever we want it to be, and we can make it good if we want it good. I'm still very close to my hometown. I moved away a few times, always ended up back here. Finally got to where I'm at, moved out in the country away from town, but I'm very close to my hometown. I'm doing really good now, and I'm happy. I think you can make it anywhere. Just set your mind to it. But I wouldn't say Japan is a bad option. It's a beautiful country. The star is here. Well, I mean, that talks about destiny to me. That's the star. It's a card about destiny, Zane, my Aquarius friend. This could be a destined thing. Of course, like I said, it's like writing your own destiny. You got 3 majors here right off the bat, and none of them are bad. You also got the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card about rocking it out in the realm of finances. Can also be a card about single and rocking it out. A work agreement, okay, as business partners. I'm not seeing anything bad here about a business partner. I have seen destiny here. I'm seeing temperance here, which is I like having a little patience about it. Things do take time to get going. But I see Nine of Pentacles. It's a card about rocking it the hell out, dude. I like this. What kind of business are you guys involved in, if you don't mind me asking? And the Page of Swords is here. Pages can very much talk about the future. And I think in this it might, because you do have temperance down here, which talks about having some patience. I would say in the near future, with a little bit of patience and some diligent hard work and rocking it out, that yes, I think your dream here is absolutely possible. Destiny is here on it. You have the star here, dude. But yeah, if you don't mind me asking, just conversationally, what's your business about? I'm going to pull a few more cards. They're going to grab some yin-yang workers on this. You're talking about Japan? Why not? Talking about Japan. Is your possible business partner Japanese? We got yin-yang oracles. Cards here for Zane tonight, please, my Aquarius friend. Thinking about moving to Japan and starting over maybe, huh? Reflection and projections. To me, that's about taking a nice long look inside and figuring out where you're getting in your own way. Because a lot of times that's what we do with our egos. We get in our own way. Car exports. Nice. That sounds fun, dude. I love cars. Cars are great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Reflection and projections, man. Maybe just get out of your own way a little bit about this is what I'm getting. I see a clear path for you here. I'm not getting anything bad about you or your business partner or the idea, and I see destiny here, and I see, a little bit of patience. And maybe some of that patience is getting out of your own head about it, dude. It's a very nice read so far. Assistance. Don't know what religion you are? Pray about it. Even if you're not religious, ask the universe for it. Partner from Pakistan. Okay. Cool. I like it. Get in touch with your spirit guides about it. Meditate about it. However you get in touch with source and whatever source is to you. Nice quiet place. Get nice and centered. All the answers are in here, and that's what this card's about to me. The Hierophant. Very beautiful. Trust in divine time. Like I said, stars about destiny. Divine timing is here. It's always here on our manifestation. It's divine timing. And if you're working on manifesting in this move, in this business, taking it, offering full time partners and taking it next level, digitally growing it best. Okay. See, I feel like you guys have kind of planned this out. And yeah, I feel like maybe just what's getting in your way is one, just having the patience for the timing, and two, maybe just sometimes you have to get out of your own head. I get frustrated with my YouTube channel sometimes, like it's not growing fast enough, not growing fast enough, but it'll get there. And here's another one here. Fate, detours, divine intervention. I like to meditate. Me too, dude. I love it. I love meditating. It's great. Fate, detours, and divine intervention. Sometimes fate has to step in and show you the way, and sometimes we have to be blind enough in our faith to take the step without being able to see whether we're going to plummet to our death. That's just a metaphor. Please don't jump off a building or anything. But to me, that's kind of a metaphor. Like, just we got to be able to take that next step, even if we can't see whether it's correct or not. Because I do see here, guys are rocking it out. At least you are, man. Card, please. Memories and nostalgia. This could be something that was like a childhood dream. Could be a past life thing. This could be a lot of things. I'm getting possibly some kind of a dream here you've had for a while. Dude, if you have the means and you think it'll work and you trust this person, and I don't see nothing bad about them, obviously, like, use your own due diligence. I'm just a dude reading some cards on YouTube, but I don't see anything bad here. And honestly, it sounds really cool and really fun to me. Like, yeah. All right, let's get one more card. Let's get a Astro Oracle on this. For Zain, oh, it jumped right the heck out of there. Yes, Kay, you can. I'll get your name down here in just a second, okay? Zain, you don't have to do that, but if you want to share me wherever you want, I don't care. I'm just happy to be here giving people reads, man. You're Jasper. Okay. Debilitated and discomfort. It is very possible, Zain, that a lot of this is in your head, my friend. Very possible. Otherwise, this read looks beautiful for you. Go meditate about it. Since you're into meditation, I think that'll help you. Anyway, my friend, I love you. Thanks for being here, Zain, my Aquarius friend. Thanks for grabbing a read with me, man. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to have to probably go to the bathroom here in a minute because I've been drinking way too much water. Get back into some reads. We've got 3 to 6 free reads down. Who do we got here to read for? Kay Murray. Kay Murray. Also, Renee. Did Renee ever make it today? She was supposed to get the first read for free. Thank you so much, Zain. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Have an excellent day. Not sure where you're at in the world, day, night, morning, whatever. Have an excellent time, man. Wish you the best, my friend. I love you. Okay, Murray. What happened to my cat, Jasper? Cat Jasper. Well, I might not be able to tell you exactly what happened, but I will at least try to give you the best advice I can to not hurt so much because I've lost pets before and it sucks. How old was your cat? Also, Kay, what's your sun sign, if you don't mind me asking? Cat was 3. Oh, your cat wasn't very old. And Vicky, I'll get you 2. I've got one ahead of you, Vicky. I got Kay to do. But before I do any more reads, I am so sorry, my friends. I have got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, okay? Promise I'll wash my hands. Be right back. Alright, so sorry my friends, I had to run for a minute. Judith, you're very much welcome. Judith, what was your son, or not Judith, sorry. Kay, what was your son's sign, my friend? Also have, Vicky. One, two, three, four, five. That'll make 5 out of 6 free reads. Kay's Taurus. Okay. Vicky, if you want to comment your sun's sign and something you might want to look at while I'm reading for Kay, feel free to do that. I'll scroll back through and find it. I'm going to read for Kay Murray, my Taurus friend. Lost track of her cat Jasper. This chair's so loud on this floor. Lost track of your cat. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Another Taurus in the house. Okay. Taurus, the other day it was a lot of fire signs in the house. Got some earth in the house. Air in the house. I read for 2 Aquarius and a Virgo. Love you guys. See what happened with Jasper. At least try to, my friend Kay Murray. Positive message here, please. Spirits on the Tarot. This is the most positive reading deck I have. My friend Kay Murray. Taurus friend. It's the 9 of Pentacles. It's a card about security and abundance. And this deck, it's called the 9 of Crystals. I'm feeling like this kitty was very much your best friend. Probably how my dog is to me. And I hope he comes back. Queen of Wands is here. It's about passion. Probably been coming up with some pretty creative ways to try to find your cat. I know if it was my dog, I would be doing everything in my power. And I actually lost a dog a couple of years ago during deer season. He liked to run. And I'm pretty sure he got shot for running deer because where I live, it's legal if a dog is running deer to shoot them. It wasn't a bad dog. He just got excited a lot. But yeah, come up with some pretty creative ways to try to find your cat, Jasper. I get it, man. King of Wands is here, too. You got the King and the Queen of Wands here. It's about optimism. You know, it's okay to remain optimistic about this. Especially with your cat not being very old. I doubt, like, he got sick or anything. I hope you find him. Do you live in town or, like, in the country? Like, this is a really hard read for me because I'm like, daggone, I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings or crush their soul here because I would be absolutely devastated. In town? Okay. Justice is here. Truth and clarity. You might be getting a message about it soon. It's very possible. I mean, these aren't negative looking cards, but truth and clarity is here. Which I figured that's probably why you're here in a tarot read, is seeking some truth about it, just wanting to know what happened. Oddly enough, the crow on this has what looks like a couple of poppy pods in its mouth. Now, red poppies, Flanders poppies, can very much be a flower about memorial. Like if somebody passes away, and I hope that's not the truth you find out. But I do see where you're going to find something out here. There is justice for this situation, regardless of what it is. And even if your cat has passed, just like any relative you might have lost, I feel like they kind of stay with you forever. The truth, I think, will always come out. I really do. And probably in the near future, here's some more fire energy. I don't know if you have some fire in your chart, but there's a lot of wands on this. The Page of Wands. It is a card about the future. This one says discovery and enthusiasm about it. And I see no reason not to be enthusiastic and optimistic about it. I don't know what kind of area you live in. I live in kind of a smaller rural area where if somebody loses a dog, the cat is fat and lazy and he's been super hyper chasing something around the house. Interesting. It's very interesting, especially if the cat's normally lazy. I mean, I hate to say this, but there is always, and it was like I went through this with my dog Rex when he come up missing. I was devastated, and eventually I had to accept the possibility that Rex was, gone. I mean, that's possible. I think cats hang around in spirit. I think my mother died when I was 22 in 2008. And I do think that at least part of her spirit is reincarnated in my dog. If that makes any sense, I found my dog Simi by accident. She's a rescue. She needed help. I needed help. And we bonded. But yeah, that's very much possible. I don't see any reason why an animal spirit can't float around as much as any other spirit because we're all just energy. All just energy. I'm glad you still have your other kitty. Glad he's getting up and moving around. Probably not the right deck for this. I think to clarify Moon Garden Tarot. Moon Garden Tarot, what do you got on this for Kay Murray, my Taurus friend? Lost one of her kitties, unfortunately. I hope she's able to find him. If not, I hope that she is able to be with him in spirit. I'm so sorry, my friend. This is like the darker side and the crappy side of reading tarot is when you have to do things like this. The devil is here. I don't know what the devil is in this situation. The devil in this situation could be your own mind. And it very much might be. I'm going to put that with security down there. Maybe you're, like, if you were very close to this cat, your emotional security could feel at stake because of this. Four of Swords is here. I feel like there might be a little struggle dealing with what the possible outcome is for this poor cat. Or your neighbor. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember what I said there, but or your neighbor. You know, when I had Rex, the neighbors did not like him. He was a big pit bull mix. And he was a good dog. But the neighbors where I was at the time tried to come on the property to check the mail. They had to come around the property line. Oh, the devil. That could be if they didn't like your cat. And I do think it's also very possible that those people shot Rex when he got out one day because he was an escape artist. I'd try my best to keep that dog in. Went to work one day, he was out, never came back. My other dog came back, but he didn't. Unfortunately, my other dog came back pregnant. Besides the point, this is your read. Sometimes we have to take a break for a minute and relax, and maybe that's what you need to do. Take a break and relax and breathe. Write it out, cry it out if you need to. Four of Cups is here as well. This chick here in this particular Four of Cups looks like she's taking a little break and meditating too. Four of Cups can also be a shiny object syndrome. And I know like the shiny object in this and probably the devil in this can be the hope that the pet's still there, whether it is or not. And I do hope you find your cat. 3 years is not very old. About the age of, I think Rex was 4 when I lost him. I get it. You're going through something painful. I'm so sorry, my friend. Knight of Wands is here. This is coming out the card, excuse my tongue twister there, about truth and clarity. Knights are very much about messengers. Very much be messages. I would expect some kind of message to be coming in on swift wings because this is the Knight of Wands. It is fire energy. It's a very fast-moving message. I would expect something here. And the Empress is here. In the meantime, till you figure this out, my friend, take care of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, do whatever you need to do. Even if it's cry. Even if you need to send me an email, it's firedaddytarot@gmail.com. I'll respond to you, dude. I'll talk to you. I've lost pets before. That sucks. Pets are like family. Firmly believe that. One more card here for K. Murray. I'm tearing up a little bit with my own experiences. Let's get a yin yang oracle. Actually, no. Let's get a Astro oracle on this. I think this is a good finisher for this spread. So sorry you went through this. I hope I gave you a little bit of clarity. These are hard reads to do. Very hard reads to do. Still feeling grief? I imagine you are. 7th house, relationship. I said this cat may have very much been a very close companion for you. And I am so sorry. But I feel like y'all had a good relationship together. And there is always still hope. Like, you never know. But this is telling me to also be prepared. Because this is one that, like, I am just a dude reading some cards. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I can predict the future. No, I can't predict the future. Things happen every day that change, like what's going on around us. I don't think it's possible for anybody to literally predict the future. But I do think tarot cards can give us some guidance in our future and in our present moment of what to do with that. I'm so sorry you've lost your cat, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for grabbing a read with me. I hope everything works out well. Like I said, if you ever need anybody to talk to, there's the comment sections on all my videos. I got an email. Be there for all my friends anytime. And if it's not me responding, it'll be my girlfriend Kaylee. One of us will be there to talk to you. Thank you for being here. K. Murray, my friend. Who do we got next? We got Vicky. Taurus friend Vicky, are you still in the house? Streaming a little longer than I thought I was going to be streaming tonight. Vicky, Taurus friend. Ah, yes, you are still here. Vicky, you're Taurus. Anything in particular you want to look at, my friend? I don't remember if you said. Also, for everyone watching this, the video quality and the sound quality is still good because I do live way out in the country. What type of changes are coming into my life? Okay, so more of a general read about, I know like we all just come out of a big retrograde season, like with Mercury and Venus just come out of retrograde. A bunch of other planets still in retrograde. I feel like 2023 has been a transformative year for a bunch of us. And if anybody has time later, when I was waiting for people to join in, I did a little bit of a kind of mini read at the beginning just because I was bored for the collective. And it was kind of a read about transformation that you could interpret just about however you wanted. If everybody minds I'm drinking a beer, I'm just trying to not have the name showing. I don't want to get a copyright claim. All right. Vicky, my Taurus friend. Excuse me. The incense finally went out. The sage is still going strong over there. This room's actually not very big, if you saw it. All right, Vicky, my Taurus friend, what type of changes are coming? Well, I think Moon Garden Tarot is a nice place to start for a read like that. It's the most traditional deck I have. It's the most closely based on the Rider-Waite system. Let's see what it has to say for Vicky, my Taurus friend. What can Vicky expect in the near future? Possibly have been taking a break about something. 4 of Swords. We chill out for a while. We take a break. We get that. Figure out how to get that 4th sword out of our mouth. The 4 of Swords in this deck is a big dog with a sword literally through his mouth and 3 more swords like that he's tossed out. But it's the same type of energy. It's like an energy of rest. So maybe that's what you're needing in the near future, or maybe that's what you've been going through to get to this point where you're asking what is coming next. Chariot's here. That is Cancer energy. Cancer energy, the Chariot's a big card about movement. Excuse me, moving towards something after a period of rest, that's what I'm seeing here. And you did ask what was coming in the near future, possibly, and what's the Devil about? What's the Devil here again? For another one of my friends tonight. I think the Devil is what you were taking a rest about, or are thinking about taking a rest about. Person, place, work. Four of Cups is here again. Maybe some shiny object syndrome going on. Something might not have been what it seemed at first. Got that one big cup sitting by her, ignoring those other 3 cups that are up there in the background. Yes. Taking a little rest from things, okay. Could have been a relationship. Could have been work. Could have been a lot of things. Knight of Wands is here again. I love it when we have these like repeating energies, because I know I shuffled that deck a few times. We get these repeating energies sometimes when I'm reading. Knight of Wands. It's about messages and movement. Fast movement. More movement down here. If I had to look at this and say, after you've taken your rest, or take your rest, or you did take your rest, whatever it was, you're moving away from that energy that you needed to take a break from. Get that 4th sword out of your mouth so you can free up your energy to move. That's what I'm getting here. You have the Chariot here, which is about movement. You also have the Knight of Wands, which is another big card about movement, messages, getting past things. The Knight of Wands, man, charging into battle. You might be like taking your rest and then going, hey, you know what? Taking my rest, but after I take my rest, I'm going to go kick some ass. I hope nobody is offended by my language. It's a good clarifying deck for this. Good action deck. Yin Yang Oracle. That's how you feel? I'm going to kick some ass. Okay, Yin Yang Oracle. We got for Vicky. Sometimes I have to read. I can't remember names for shit. Even people I meet in real life, I'm like, what's your name? For the 8th time. I'm horrible. Oh, Yin Yang Oracle, what do you got for Vicky, my Taurus friend? I can remember that much. Taurus friend Vicky, Autumn Harvest. Yo, we're about there. If you took some kind of break this summer to focus on something specific, you're about to reap it. Autumn's coming in. Heck yeah. Regret and repression. Could have been what you were taking a break about. I think you're moving past that, though. If you have some kind of like internal struggle about whatever it was you were taking a break about, that's why you took a break. Got played by somebody and was feeling sad yesterday because took a big risk. Woke up eager to work on your projects. Heck yeah, man. Dude. Don't let anybody else, especially a relationship, bring you down like that, my friend. Way better than that. Don't ever regret your decisions to just work on yourself and move with this water energy. Move with it. Flow with it. It is water energy. Bruce Lee said, be like water, my friend. And that's what he meant with just being able to flow. North Node, Cosmic Purpose. You said working on your own projects there. The Devil might be able, or might be being able to work on your projects regardless of what else is going on around you. And honestly, anybody that's stopping you from working on your projects and not supporting you in your projects and helping to build you to the next level while you also build them to the next level, I hate to say this, I don't like to talk down about anybody, but they might not be worth your time, because I feel like a partner that's worth their salts, you're going to build each other up. I think that's what it's really about. I've been the partner that broke my partner down, and I've been broken down by partners. And now I'm with a partner where we build each other up constantly. She's literally the moderator on here for me. She's watching everything that's said right now in case somebody does something dumb. Don't let anybody stop you from that. Separation and longing. Did y'all end up breaking up? And maybe that's part of the issue here, especially with this 4 cups, and especially if they were kind of like playing around with you with that shiny object syndrome. Maybe you kind of miss them. Maybe you kind of miss them a bit. I don't know if it's worth it, though, unless they're willing to get on board with you and what you need to work on. Because I feel like my Taurus friend, and I know how Tauruses can be very diligent about their work. That's going to help you out first and foremost to attract in the type of partner who will be very passionate about your passions. Confusion, Neptune, illusions. I can see where your comment there, how that could have been a little confusing when that shit happens. I think that's my last. Somebody's at the door. It just goes to me since they... What the hell? Yeah, that shit ain't worth it, dude. It ain't worth it at all. Sorry, my dog's going insane. Controlling tactics. A lot of time that is a controlling tactic. Oh, wrong way. A lot of times that is a controlling tactic. We're going to get one more card for you, guys. Oh, no, I can get it. You're good. It's my landlord. He wanted to know if I needed help taking the trash down, and he's like in his 60s. He's such a sweet man. But no, I don't need his help. Oh my. I love living here in this little small town area. We're going to get one more card for you. I'm sorry for the interruption in your read. Let's get a sexual magic oracle to stem back to a love relationship. I really don't think you should invest too much time in anybody who will not support you the way that you're willing to support them. And I'm betting if you're watching a tarot reader, you're probably willing to support a partner that will do the same for you. And I really think that's what it takes. My grandparents were together until right before their 60th anniversary when my grandma passed away. And they were always there for each other and supported each other's dreams. Same thing with my mom and my stepdad. Mom passed away in 2008. My stepdad still wears his wedding band, but they always supported each other's dreams. One more card here. Vicky, my Taurus friend. Wrath. And this is what's going to happen. And this is what does happen when people push you too much. You end up feeling their wrath. Or they end up feeling your wrath. And if you felt your wrath, I'm sorry, but it kind of sounds like you might have had it coming. Thanks for grabbing a read with me, Vicky. Awesome. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Love you. Love you very much. I love all my friends very much. Vicky, my advice, give your heart to anybody who isn't willing to do the same to you. Oh, Vicky, you're so welcome. So welcome. Sub, thank you very much, my friend. I have no idea if the little widgets I have for subs and things are working, but thank you so much for your subscription, Vicky. I appreciate you very much. I saw another comment there. I really need to get some new glasses or a bigger monitor. GuerraMeansWar, hello. Can I post a yes/no question? Yeah, you can post a yes/no question as long as it's not something inappropriate. I don't care. Post whatever question you like. I'm going to step away for just a second, get me a drink, take a little break. I'll take my phone so I can still chat with you guys. Yeah, you can post a question, and if you want to read, I've got one more free one because one didn't show up, unless Renee is here. If Renee does show up, I'll give her a free read anyway, since I told her she would, and then that'll be the last free read. Working on a reconciliation with my ex-husband Thomas. Is he still in love with me? Okay. Are you wanting a read? Guerrera? What do I call you? If you're wanting a read, you're willing to give me maybe just like 2-3 minutes so I can go get a little breather, because I've been talking for quite a while now. An hour and 17 minutes roughly I've been talking. I'll take my phone with me. If you want to read, tell me your sun sign. You already told me what you like to look at. Look at your read in. It'll be my last free one for the night. That makes 6. I still owe Renee a read if she ever shows up. After that, it'll be pay what you can, donation. Give a shit if it's like 2 cents. I'm still going to read for you. An Aquarius girl, another Aquarius. Awesome. Yeah, free read. You are going to be the last free read tonight. Aquarius girl, that's your ex-husband. Okay. Let me take a little break. We'll be right back with you. If you have something you'd like me to call you that's easier to say than your name, and he's a Saggy, okay. Guerra? Guerra? What I'm writing down. Aqua, Aquarius, and Saggy. Liz, okay. Liz. Awesome. Liz. We'll take just a little break real quick. A little sip of water, a couple breaths of fresh air. I'll be right back. Give me 2-3 minutes, guys. Thank you. I am back. So sorry. Got pulled away. My girlfriend was showing me some cars. Our car got smashed by a deer a couple weeks ago. We're fairly certain it's totaled. So Kaylee was showing me some cars. Aquarius and Saggy. Liz and Liz's ex-husband or separated, possibly. Ex-husband Thomas. Oh yeah, we're Kelly and I are fine. It didn't hurt us, but I'm pretty sure it totaled our car, and so isn't the garage. So our rental is only good for a couple more weeks before the insurance isn't going to pay for it anymore. Separated. Okay. Love read. You know what? This feels like a good read for some sexual magic oracles to start out with. I don't always start out with oracle cards, but I have been this past week with the recorded reads. I've been on couples reads. They seem to be nice for situations like this. Let's start out with a few oracle cards. Liz. Chemistry. Definitely feel like there was some chemistry between you guys. Yeah, it really does, because the insurance company's trying to push to be like, oh, it's not total, we can fix it. And the garage down here that's been open longer than I've been alive is like, dude, this thing is total. So, yeah, we're looking for a car because I think it's very much totaled. It's the third deer the poor thing has hit. Anyway, chemistry and harmony are here for you guys. Chemistry and harmony. Surrendering. Surrendering to what? Protection is here. Protection is here. This is the Scorpio masculine card. Were one of you not quite willing to protect the relationship the way you should have? Like, I don't want to just say that without asking it as a question, because I don't want to assume. A nostalgia, remembering the good times. Remember the good times. It's a feminine card. It's got the moon on it here. Remembering the good times. I assume you guys are still talking. It's kind of what it's looking like to me. It does look like there is some chemistry here. You both might need to surrender to things that have been said or done in the past that aren't as relevant now, because after people are separated for a while, you're never the same person you were yesterday. We're all constantly evolving. And there's always like a healing that goes on. I'm going to read your comment real quick. 2 younger daughters, huh? Very nice. Really loving, even throughout the separation. Okay, that's good. That's good that you guys have kept things very loving with your children, because some people use the child as a control mechanism. And I've seen men do this, I've seen women do this. Like, I think that's a little screwed up, but to keep things very loving towards your children is at least a good step. And that does say a lot about how much you guys love each other. Never really ended. I moved out because I needed my space. Okay, so that's what surrendering is about here then. He might be a little hurt right now. Not really understanding that you needed time to work through some past trauma. This could be a communication thing if you still want to be with this man. But at this point, if you were the one that ended it because of yourself and not because of anything he did, he might kind of be like, and I would kind of be like, all right, so are you going to leave me again? that might be his worry here. I don't think it would be a situation where he doesn't love you. Because I can see here chemistry. It's looking to me like these two stirring up a nice pot of something there, cooking together, half naked. Like each other very much. And harmony. But there was probably some disharmony with, and we all have past trauma. And it came to a head. We all have past trauma, dude. Sometimes it's hard to work out. I love the Tarot of the Divine for reads like this. I'm going to grab a few of these. Liz and her husband. Liz, probably on a healing journey right now. Husband might not be understanding it. Be gentle with him. The Emperor is here. Well, there's the fire energy. This is generally an Aries card, the Emperor. Sitting up on top of his mountain, and his power, though, it can also be it's fire energy. It can be the Saggy card. And that might be where he's at now, is trying to just do his best and not break down and stay in his power. There's a lot of chemistry between you guys. I think you're probably a beautiful couple. Knight of Swords is here. Like I said just a few minutes ago, probably going to have some questions. It's not that he doesn't love you. It's that he's going to take that sword there, and you should, sorry, I didn't mean to put my little finger there, but you should also take that sword if you have any questions and cut through any kind of bullshit that might exist. It's both partners' responsibility to do that, including cutting through our own bullshit, which if you've been dealing with past trauma, you are cutting through your own bullshit. And it's rarely just one partner, and I'm feeling like, yeah, you might have had your trauma to work through. But it's rarely just one partner that's at fault. It takes two to tango, as they say. I don't think it was just all you. Do I think he loves you? To answer your question, yeah, probably. I see no reason in what you've told me and in these cards for him not to. Are you both maybe a little edgy about things? Most likely. Part of being human. Two of Cups. Yo! Like I said, there was some harmony here. Two of Cups can be an energy about soulmates. Dare I say twin flames. Well, there was some feminine energy here, some moon energy here. Y'all, this might be a twin flame like past life thing. That your past trauma might not just be from this life, but from a past life, and it might be a generational thing that you're working on getting rid of here. And he might be working on getting rid of some shit too if you guys are twin flames. Let me read your comment here. I respect his position. He's been supported through my healing therapy. We're both still fearful of past dynamics. I understand that. Things creeping up from the past can be extremely scary for anybody, even if it's just something by yourself. But Liz, man, if he's been that supportive, and you guys are both loving towards your children, towards your daughters, to answer your question again, yeah, this man loves you. Especially if he's that supportive through your therapy and things like that. You know, I have depression issues. It's caused Kaylee and I to fight a few times. But she's always been supportive through it, even at times when I'm just absolutely at my worst. This man loves you. Not sure what his name is, but you're sad she loves you, man. Five of Cups. There's the past coming back. A little bit of heartbreak card here. It's water energy. This Five of Cups is very interesting. You got the chick here, standing in the water crying, all these cups spilled, a couple back here that are still up. But there's this hand trying to drag you guys back down the same path. You and him could both have some water in your chart. It doesn't really matter. But the message of the card to me is things from the past in this situation and in this read coming back to drag you back down again. And I see what you just said there. But toward each other, you've been loving toward each other. Okay. I would say you very much do love each other then. Especially if he's that supportive. If his moon's in Scorpio, I've got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, man. Sometimes when we get mad, we can come off a little brutal. And also, I just covered up my mic. I hope that didn't muffle things too much. My girlfriend has a Scorpio sun. But I have a lot more Scorpio than she does, and I have a bunch of Aries in my chart. So when I explode, it's horrible. But I am seeing here what you said there about you're worried about the past, because it's right here in this Five of Cups, about the past dragging you guys back down. I get it. And this is coming out with that Scorpio card right here. So this says protection on it. It says protection. If you guys are going to be together, you can't let the past drag you down, and you have to be very open about talking to each other about it. And it sounds like you guys are. Like you said, he's supportive of your therapy and everything like that. You guys are still loving toward each other. Did you need a tarot reader to answer that question, my friend? I mean, I'm happy to answer it for you. I love doing reads for my friends, but here's the thing. You can love each other, but if you're not in love with each other, I've heard people say this before. This sounds like a spark thing, like, I need the spark back. Not that he's not in love with you. I do think there is a big fear there. And it sounds like I hate to say this, but a bit of a cop-out of him not just saying, hey, I'm scared you're going to do this again. Or maybe he did say that. But it sounds like his way, and as a guy, his way of saying, yo, dude, I'm scared you're going to do this again. But at the same time, being me, I'm not sure how old you guys are. I'm 38. At this point in my life, if it was Kaylee and she's going through that shit, going to therapy and stuff, I'd be like, you know what? I see you're trying. I'm going to give this a chance. Does he love you? Yeah, I think he does. Absolutely do. Three of Swords here, though. He's going to be, I can't see because of the heart there, in November. Three of Swords is here. I feel like there was a good bit of heartbreak here. And this is coming out with nostalgia here about remembering the past and when things were good. And then there's this Three of Swords. Oh, I got them backwards. Three of Swords here. Still feeling hurt. Like you said. Maybe you guys are both worried about it. This could take some time. And y'all are close to my age, so it's not like you're younger. If y'all were younger, and he's quite a bit older than me, okay. It's not like you guys are really younger. So this could actually take some time and a good bit of therapy. And if you're going to therapy, my friend, for your problems, dude, fuck yeah. Pardon my language, but fuck yeah. Like, I commend you for that. And I commend him for being supportive through it. Let me get one more card for you. This has been a long read. This one actually has been a bit of a draining read. This is a very emotional read. Let's get a yin-yang oracle on this for you guys. Very curious. I think this might be a twin flame situation. You do have Two of Cups here. You're both hurt. Three of Swords is here. You're both hurt. You both remember when it was good. It's going to take both of you reconnected with yourselves, with your children, and with each other, and reflections and projections. And in this, would caution either party, not to reflect on each other too much, not to reflect or project the negative onto each other too much. And you're welcome to bring him to watch this in a replay if you want, but that's what I'm seeing there. We can reflect our own demons out onto the world, project those onto those around us, without even meaning to and without even realizing it. Like, I commend you for, trying to heal. As far as him saying he loves you, but he's not in love, to me, yeah, that could be a little bit of a cop-out of him not just coming out and saying, hey, I don't want this to happen again. Do I think he loves you? Yeah. Do I think you love him? Yeah. Would I also be cautious with language like that coming? Yeah, I would. I would be a little bit cautious with language like that coming out. Don't get yourself played, my friend. Other than that, though, I don't see anything horribly bad here. I hope this helped you out. Thank you for being here with me. Liz, I love you. I love all my friends. It's the last free read for tonight. Renee, you still have a free read up if you're here. If not, I'll circle it and get you when you do show up sometime. For now, I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to come back, see if anybody's still watching. I'll either do some donation-based reads or I'll end the stream. You just smoke me a cigarette. I'm not even going to lie. I want a cigarette after that one. Hey, you're welcome, Liz. And as I told Kay earlier with her cat, man, need support. I'm always here in the comments. You can email me, firedaddyterror@gmail.com. Happy to talk to you. Me, my girlfriend, one of us will answer you. She's my moderator, kind of a team, like I do the tarot reads, and she works in the background to provide awesome shit like the decorations and stuff like that. But, I'm here for you, man. You guys are my friends. I love you. I'm going to go out and smoke. Not even going to lie. I'm going to go smoke, drink my beer. I'm going to come back and see if anybody wants a donation-based read. If not, I'll end the stream and thank everybody for being here. Be right back, guys. I've thought about that and I've heard that. I live in a very small town. There's not a whole lot of good shops around that won't just try to take advantage of you, because a lot of shops would have just jumped on the $7,000 estimate that Nationwide provided and taken it and run and tried to fix the car half-assed. If it can't be fixed right at this point, I'm good with that. Both my parents worked with hits when they wrecked vehicles when I was a kid. I trust this place. If they think it's totaled, I'm going to say it's probably totaled. And even I said that. I was like, dude, this thing's probably totaled. It screwed that poor RAV4 up bad. Okay. Yeah, Hit said they were going to call the insurance company and tell them that they didn't think it could be fixed. So we gave them the name of the adjuster and stuff because I don't think it can be fixed. I think it's got issues now that are beyond repair. I'm surprised the AC even still worked because it put a hole clean through the AC condenser. We hit that deer freaking hard, dude. Hit that deer hard enough. It flew across the road, smacked into a sign where they were doing some pipeline work down there. Knocked the sign out of the ground. The poor deer was laying there by it help me. It did get up and walk away. I don't know if it survived or not. But yeah, it hit hard. Yeah, insurance companies, any big corporation like that is kind of shady, aren't they, dude? Anyway, I'm going to go smoke, come back, figure out if anybody wants a donation-based read. If not, I'm going to end this stream. I'll be back with you guys. Love you, my friends. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You guys are fucking awesome. And back. Take a little break there. Do I need to shift to center myself? There we go. So, excuse me, cigarette kind of kicked my ass out there. Liz, wish you the best, my friend. Not sure if you're still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Renee, you have a read reserved if you're here. Other than that, going to straight donation-based reads. And if nobody gets a read, I'll end the stream in about 10 or 15 minutes. Anybody here? Throw out a general spread real quick. Not sure what time it is. 7:53. Okay. 7:53. Sure, if anybody is here, there's 2 watching. Who's still here? Yeah, Kaylee's here. Anybody else watching? Donation-based reads for the remainder of the stream. Got a few more in me. Even if it's a penny. There's a link in the description to my Streamlabs page. No minimum donation set. Favorite you can reads. Tell me your sun sign, something you want to look at. Tiffany, hello, how's it going? Not sure if my screen's updating right on how many people are watching. At this point, I'm still pay what you can reads, even if it's a penny or whatever. Streamlabs will let people pay. It's pay what you can. Give me your sun sign, anything you want to look at, I'll read for you. Other than that, right now I'm just working on kind of a general spread. Got a few things jumped out here. 2 Pentacles is here. It's a card about balance. King of Wands. There's a fire energy here. Fire energy. Hangman's here. Oh, the old Fire King puts you in a hangman's tree for someone. One of my friends in the collective today. 5 of Cups. Yeah, they put you in a hangman's tree. Whoever this is, I'm reading for. Daggone, dude. Sexual magic oracle on this. This general spread, just filler content. But, you know, sometimes these have important messages for somebody in the world. You know, that's why right now, small channel, these reads are pay what you can. Yeah, there's fire energy right there, passion. Aries card, someone might have been a little bit too passionate. Empower. Sometimes people feel empowered when they cheat. I'm getting here. Cheating situation. Trust. Probably broke somebody's trust. Holy shit, dude. That's how you get in the hangman's tree right there. Forgiveness. Yo, whoever I'm reading for right now, you don't have to fucking forgive him. You can if you want. But you don't have to. Especially when they put you 5 cups. Because they likely cheated, whoever this Fire King was. Get another card on this. 1 card to finish this off, please. Okay, what you can reads for the rest of this stream. Oh, where am I at? 1:58. I'm going to go for about 2 more minutes. Cut this off at 2 hours. I have talked my lungs out tonight and my voice out. Tiffany, I don't know if you're still here, but if you want to read, now's the time to grab it. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream in about a minute and a half. Ascendant entrance. Sounds like a good time to me. Let this old Fire King go. send into the rest of your life. Good message. Good thing to do, especially if you've been cheated on, if somebody cheated on you, and that's what it looks like here. This someone got cheated on. Good time to ascend. Climb up to a new level, my friend. Whoever this is I'm reading for. I'm going to end this stream in about 50 seconds. I am a little talked out. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. If anybody wants a donation-based read, I'll keep going. It's literally pay whatever you can, even if it's a freaking penny or however much Streamlabs will let you pay. Other than that, I'm going to end the stream here in a few seconds because daggone, my voice is tapped out and I got to work in the morning. Wish I could just stream like this and stream like this every day and not worry about it. And I might start streaming every day, especially if this picks up. I know the people that got their free reads tonight very much enjoyed it. Thank you guys for being here with me. My name is Brandon. I love you very much, my friends. You have a good night. Tiffany, I'm not sure who you are. Don't let the donation-based read scare you. But I hope you tune in next time. I hope everybody tunes in next time. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.